Namaskaram, this is Sanjay Srinivasan here. Sorry for the delay of the videos. This is the second episode of the Great History of India series. Today we are going to see about a temple named Atmanathar Koil. Atmanathar Koil is known for its sculptural beauty in granite. This 10th century temple is located in Audayar Koil near Arantangi in Pudukkottai district in Tamil Nadu. This place is historically known as Tirupendurai. Atmanathar temple is a testimony to the temple architectural skills, murals and paintings of ancient Tamil sculptors and engineers. This koil is ideal for lovers of arts, history and architecture as there are many beautiful life-size sculptures, pillars that depict the Navagrahas, music pillars and literally every stone in this temple tells a story. Now you may ask me, what's so special about this temple? We are going to see about it in a bit. This temple has many significance that lack in modern day temples. Let's see about these one by one. Firstly, let's see about ancient musical instruments. This is the most oftenly used musical instrument, right? The piano. It has some technology inside it so that it can produce different sounds when different keys are pressed. But do you know that the pillars in this temple produce musical sounds when hit and are just made of stones and not anything else? Shocked, right? But this is the amazing truth. These are the pillars which are made of basic stones. These musical pillars produce sound that is said to be even better than the musical sounds produced by modern day instruments. This is truly magnificent because building pillars that produce musical sounds is no child's play. Even modern day technology cannot build such kinds of wonders. Secondly, we are going to see about sari designs. Modern day technology needs computer designing to design various kinds of clothes. Our Indian sari design looks wonderful than fancy dresses. But the design during the time we are currently talking about was extremely beautiful with even minute designs done with perfections. You can yourself take a look at it. This is a sample of the beautiful designs. The floral designs, natural designs carved on the stone pillars of this temple are very unique. Hence, it has been utilized by the modern days weavers, of course, until the computer designs came. Thirdly, we are going to talk about sculptures. Today, we see many big sculptures in many places, but in some there are minute mistakes. Will you believe me if I say that, no, wait. Let me show you the picture first. You would say that these are just normal, right? Now look at this image. Can you find the sculpture? Here is the sculpture. The sculptors of that time were much of expertise in sculpting. They were able to carve more than 1,000 pinky finger sized images on each pillar with more intricacies. See how difficult it would have been to sculpt such small images when a large image requires a lot of patience and often gets minute mistakes. This is really wonderful. Now we are going to see about chains. You might think, why is this guy talking about chains? What is so special about it? It's just iron. But that's where is the twist. This is the iron chain we normally use for swings and almost everything. But what if they are made of stones? You might say that they won't be strong enough, right? These stone chains exist from the 10th century. You would have seen swings chain made using iron. There is a famous granite stone chain also suspended from the ceiling, and it is amazing how everything in this temple is still intact over the passage of time. They are still available to use without hiccups. The ropes, rafters and nails are all made of granite. This is truly amazing. Let's move on to number 5. Would you believe me if I say that this temple contained sculptures of an Indian soldier as well as an Arab soldier? You can see two soldier sculptures near pillars on one of the parikrama. One soldier seems to be from Tamil Nadu and the other seems to be from the Arab country. The difference is noticed from the way their dresses are carved on the stone. Each soldier seen as if riding on their respective horses, one Indian breed horse and the other Arabian breed. This can be seen by the difference in the teeth of both the horses. This also proves one more thing. Trade existed between India and other countries even 1000 years ago. It did not start only when the British came in. Next one. The most common dresses worn by people today are suits kind of stuff, right? But do you know that the lady sculptures in this temple wore different kinds of dresses and slippers? Fashion is the most money making industry in recent times, but you can see many female statues having different types of hairstyles and also different types of footwear. This shows even in our ancient times we were more advanced in terms of lifestyles, culture, and way of living. This is especially important because Britishers had given us the title snake charmers and said that we did not dress well. Sculptures in that time are an evident proof that we were and even now we are not snake charmers but divine charmers. Next one is truly interesting. We have heard of rainwater harvesting, right? Most commonly used nowadays. But this temple used rainwater harvesting 1000 years ago. This temple stands as a phenomenal example to show how our ancestors have already designed a best rainwater harvesting model. The rainwater first falls on the gopuram and is collected in a canal which is seen around the parikrama. From the canal, the water goes into the temple pond through a passage. If there's a heavy rain, probably during the rainy season, and the pond gets filled, the shutter in the pond is lifted so that the water can enter the river through a canal that connects the pond and the river. During summer, the stored pond water is used for agriculture in the nearby areas. So there is no possibility of drought and flooding in this area. Isn't this amazing? See how intelligent we are and we were. Next, I want to mention a few things. This temple was built by Saint Manika Vasagar, who was a 9th century Tamil poet who wrote Tiruvasagam, a book of Shiva hymns. I also want to mention that we worship saints of all castes, not considering whether they are upper or lower caste. The main deity Atmanathar is formless and there is no Shivalingam, but there is a pedestal, and so it got the name of their Koil. His consort is worshipped as Sivayoga Nayaki or Yogambal in iconless form or literally no form. Only Ambal's holy feet are visible. All that I have shown you today in this video are only a part of the beauty of this temple. I will be posting part 2 soon. Until then, please support this channel. Please do like, share and subscribe, which really encourages me a lot to do more videos about our country. Make sure to turn on the bell icon to receive notifications on my new posts. I will meet you in part 2.